Hello, I'm Don Strimbu, Executive Product Manager for the BricsCAD Pro and Lite products. BricsCAD is a professional CAD product that doesn't force you to compromise. It's also a modern CAD product that offers all the familiar features that you'd expect in a drawing-based CAD system, with innovative tools that you simply won't find anywhere else. Modern, familiar, and innovative, and cost-effective. Welcome to BricsCAD V24. Today, we will focus on our three guiding principles and demonstrate BricsCAD's ability to automate and optimize the types of workflows that you perform every day. First, it's our goal to deliver a familiar and compatible CAD experience so you can be familiar with BricsCAD quickly. And we want to build innovative ways to accelerate your time to deliverables, especially using BricsCAD's AI and machine learning-based features. Our example dataset today is a retail store layout. We'll start in 2D, then we'll create a set of shop drawings for fabrication and installation. Let's take a look at BricsCAD V24. When you start BricsCAD, the launcher allows you to pick the workspace for the current task you want to perform. Now, let's open the drawing we're going to start with for our 2D floor plate layout. As usual, you'll want to select template files, apply them to your models and your layouts to ensure that your drawings meet your standards. New in V24 is the ability to directly create a new drawing from a template from the start page. Now, the BricsCAD Layout Manager also assists you in adding, removing, renaming layouts directly from that tab, and also the ability to publish selected layouts using all of the output functionality of BricsCAD. So again, very fast, one-click access to those tools. Speaking of one-click, the ability to have the commands you need at the point of work without any typing, no ribbons, and no toolbars. That's the BricsCAD Quad Cursor. We've improved it greatly for V24. The Quad Cursor is context sensitive. Depending on the entities that you're hovering over, the quad will display the requisite commands that can be used with those entities. Of course, at any time, you can always type in a command at the command prompt and use the muscle memory that you already have. Speaking of commands that are commandlets, the manipulator allows you to select entities and move, copy, rotate, and mirror them directly with no command input. And the nearest distance command in BricsCAD accepts a typed-in dimension as an override to imply a move between any two entities. Now, in the layout of the 2D floor plate, we used a combination of geometry and blocks. Now, you probably know the blocks are the most effective and efficient way to represent repetitive geometry in your drawings. But sometimes it's hard to remember to create the blocks you need to use. The Blockify command in BricsCAD has undergone some great enhancements for V24. Here you can see us matching geometry with other geometry in the drawing that is similar and allows us to easily create blocks to represent that repetitive geometry. This reduces the size of our drawing files and makes it easier to load and work with those drawings in BricsCAD or any other CAD program. Now we'll insert a parametric block created in BricsCAD directly from our library. Now we're constantly improving BricsCAD parametric blocks, and there's a lot of great new features in V24. You can see that a parametric block can contain a variety of different states that allow you to represent it as required in various drawings. Now, here are a series of dynamic blocks created in another CAD product. While those blocks work perfectly in BricsCAD and can be run through all of their different options, they can't be edited. But we've created a new tool called Block Convert. In V24, again, we're constantly enhancing Block Convert to accept dynamic blocks from other programs and immediately convert them into BricsCAD style parametric blocks so you can edit them inside of BricsCAD's block editor. Here you can change the visibility states, cycle through all of the available parametric actions, and add and remove those parametric actions from your blocks. Now, quite often, even when blocks are included in libraries, for example, the produce bins and the various shelving units that we're working with, we can see by hovering over them from the tooltip that the drafter has used the incorrect version of these blocks. The drawing health management workflow in BricsCAD has been improved again for V24. It now incorporates overkill to allow you to select geometry in the drawing that's duplicated and to simplify it, or in this case, to select duplicate block definitions that have different names, which gives you the ability to quickly rectify each of these insertion situations in a single operation. Of course, in drawing health, you have full control over what gets modified, and at the end of the drawing health run, the command generates a report for you to show you all the changes that have been made to the current drawing. Now let's start to lay out some drawing views of our 5-door refrigerated cabinet. We need some shop drawings that will be used to finish the assembly of these cabinets and prepare them for installation on the floor of the store. Showed you breakout session earlier how to go easily from 2D to 3D. What we're showing you now is how easy it is in BricsCAD to go from a 3D model to a 2D drawing that's fully associative to the model. So when the model changes, the drawing will update too. Here we show you the ability to quickly create a section view. And of course, we can create circular or rectangular details just as easily. In V24, we've improved the performance of the generated drawing views in BricsCAD to help you get the drawings you need out of your models faster and more accurately. Next, we want to add a parts list to this drawing to call out the various components in this 5-door refrigerated case. To do that, we'll use a multi-liter entity to point to all of the individual parts and pieces inside of that 5-door cabinet. We're going to use this drawing on the shop floor to help the team assemble the cabinet. You notice that we can select those multi-liters and change the way they're depicted very easily from the property panel in BricsCAD. All of the functionality and compatibility or you expect from this common entity type in CAD. The multi-liter align command makes quick work of lining them up in our drawing, and we'll simply just close out the rest of that sequence and show you the rest of those multi-liters in place. Next, we're going to import a table from data in Microsoft Excel. Now, this is something that you've told us that you do on a regular basis. So in order to facilitate this, we've added Smart Cell copy and editing to BricsCAD V24. The ability to import an existing spreadsheet, to create a table, and then easily modify and edit a table by adding, removing rows, and copying data between the rows and columns in that table. Again, something that many of our users have asked for, and we're delivering it to you in BricsCAD V24. These types of functional enhancements make it that much easier to accelerate the time it takes you to get to that deliverable documentation that you need to get work done. Now you notice we had to add a row in our table. Let's add the requisite leader here, but we want to point to all 5 shelves, so we'll simply use a multi-leader with multiple arrowheads to pick out those 5 shelves, and our shop drawing is generally complete. Now, another thing that you've asked for is behaviors that are consistent with other CAD applications. Now, in BricsCAD V24, the trim and extend commands automatically highlight geometry to show you what your options look like. It's that easy. And once we've gone in and completed the geometry modifications in this area, we'll invoke a new command in V24 called QDIM. QDIM lets us place linear dimensions very quickly in our drawing, and of course, they're all dimensions that can easily be modified to meet your standards and meet the placement requirements for your individual drawings. Another area where we've improved the performance of BricsCAD in V24 is around associative dimensions. The Anno Monitor System variable adds a small glyph that shows associative dimensions that have lost the connection to the geometry that defines them. So whenever the Anno Monitor flag comes on, we know that that dimension value doesn't match reality, and it allows us to modify the geometry or modify the dimension as required so that they're correctly shown. In V24, we've also completely revamped the BricsCAD Sheet Set Manager, including new multi-user access to DST files. Also have a new Model View tab that allows us to extract model views from any drawing and paste them into a layout very easily. Once we've done this, you'll see that we also have the ability in the new Sheet Set Manager to publish directly from the sheet set, which gives us the ability to quickly create, in this case, PDFs, including new to V24 bookmarks in those PDFs to make it easy to hyperlink to the individual sheets in the PDF file. Another thing that you've asked us for is the ability to output standard raster file types with full control over size and DPI. Now in BricsCAD V24, that's directly available in the print and publish dialogues. And as you can see, we can quickly generate raster file output for documentation or any variety of uses that you need in terms of deliverable documentation. And finally, let's take a look at that bookmark capability in BricsCAD V24 output. At Brixis, we work every day to deliver a familiar and compatible CAD experience, build innovative ways to help you get your work done faster. Want to see more about BricsCAD V24? Watch these breakout sessions, including a session on our unique drawing health management workflow and the new BricsCAD parametric block workflow with Block Convert, which has been greatly enhanced for the V24 release. We're super excited for you to find out more about our products. You can download BricsCAD V24 today at the link shown on your screen, or learn more at bricsys.com/BricsCAD V24. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and we look forward to you finding out more about our flagship drawing-based CAD product.